Good afternoon. My name is Roberta Grogan. My testimony today is being presented to a panel that includes Board of Regents Chancellor Merrill Tisch, Regent John Botar, who is chairman of the Committee on Education P through 12, Regent Tillis, and New York State Commissioner John King, Associate Commissioner of Special Education, Dr. Rebecca Court. Hi, Becky. Thank you for being here. And statewide Coordinator of Special Education Services, James DiLorenzo, and the Associate Commissioner of District Services, Ken Slentz. Good afternoon. My name is Roberta Grogan. Thank you for letting me speak to you today about the changes still needing to be made in the high school diploma options here in New York. I am an education advocate, and more importantly, the mother of 2 boys, one of whom will be left behind if we do not take the time to fine-tune the diploma options now. Mr. Slentz, in your October 7th memo, you provided a very clear picture of current New York State diploma options. There's a local diploma option that's available to students with disabilities who complete requisite coursework and score over 55 on the required regions. The memo also proposes an appeals process for general education students requiring a pathway to a local diploma. Commissioner King, in your memo of September 2nd, you set forth proposed amendments to the regulations rolling out a Phase 1 Skills and Achievement Commencement credential for students with severe disabilities. You also speak to a Phase 2 optional credential aligned with career development and occupational learning standards, which would be available to all students who have completed academic, career, and technical work. The Phase 2 document will serve as an enhancement to any high school diploma attained. So we have a local diploma in place for students with disabilities, and we also have a skills and achievement commencement credentials for students who are alternatively assessed. Then where's my concern for my son and students like him? Say my son pursues a regent coursework through high school. He also goes to pursue vocational coursework. He's progressing nicely in his coursework and earned at least a 55 on the regent exam. So the local diploma and Phase 2 credential are well within sight. And then comes the prickly global studies exam. And for the life of him, he just can't get that 55. What does he do? What does he exit school with now? It won't be a local diploma because he hasn't met that requirement. And as the regulations stand at present, the local diploma appeals process is only open to general education students. He has not been alternatively assessed, so the Phase 1 credential is not applicable either. While he certainly will obtain whatever Phase 2 comes to be, surely that's not enough. So where does he stand? Does he drop out? GED? Not really what we all had in mind here, I'm sure. I assure you, having examined the cohorts over the past 8 years, he will not be alone in this dilemma. At this point, I will respectfully request that you continue to strive to provide students with a viable and attainable commencement certificates and diploma options. I will also ask you to make sure that my son and those students with disabilities like him are not left behind, simply because we didn't fully contemplate this scenario or similar ones. I appreciate your time and consideration in addressing this matter, and I offer my services to you in arriving at a solution. To that end, I will be submitting public comment based on today's testimony.